Romário de Souza Faria, known simply as Romário, is one of the most iconic and prolific footballers in Brazilian history. Born on January 29, 1966, in Rio de Janeiro, Romário's rise to fame was marked by his dazzling technique, incredible dribbling, and innate goal-scoring ability. His career spanned more than 2 decades, and he played for several top clubs across the globe. But it was his time with the Brazilian national team and his exploits in the domestic league that solidified his legacy as one of the greatest forwards of all time. Romário's blend of skill, intelligence, and clinical finishing made him a nightmare for defenders and a fan favorite wherever he played. While his personality was often controversial and he was known for his outspoken nature, his talent on the field was undeniable. Romário's ability to score goals in all situations, his leadership for Brazil, and his role in winning the 1994 FIFA World Cup make him a true legend of the sport. Romário's footballing journey began in the streets of Rio de Janeiro, where he learned the game playing in small, informal matches. His natural talent was evident from a young age, and he quickly attracted attention from local clubs. He joined the youth team of the Brazilian club Vasco da Gama at the age of 14, and it wasn't long before his talent was recognized at the professional level. Romário made his debut for Vasco da Gama in 1985 at the age of 19, and his performances were so impressive that he quickly became a regular starter. During his time at Vasco, Romário established himself as a highly skilled and explosive forward, known for his precise finishing, quick feet, and ability to create chances out of nothing. His ability to score goals both inside and outside the box made him one of the most feared strikers in Brazilian football. Romário's time at Vasco was short but productive, and he made a name for himself as a player who could take control of a game with a single moment of brilliance. In 1988, Romário moved to the Brazilian club Flamengo, where he continued to showcase his extraordinary goal-scoring talent. While his time at Flamengo was somewhat turbulent to tensions with management and other players, Romário's ability to score remained his most notable asset. He helped Flamengo win the 1990 Copa do Brasil, and his performances continued to turn heads both in Brazil and abroad. However, Romário's next move would see him take a leap into international football, as he made his move to Europe in 1988 when he signed for the Dutch club PSV Eindhoven. This transfer marked the beginning of Romário's European adventure and a new chapter in his career. At PSV, Romário immediately made an impact, becoming one of the top scorers in the Eredivisie and establishing himself as one of the best strikers in Europe. During his time at PSV, he formed an excellent partnership with Ruud Gullit and Arjen Robben, and his goal-scoring form continued in the UEFA Champions League, where he was consistently a threat to opposition defenses. Romário's success at PSV was highlighted by his impressive record of 165 goals in 167 appearances, a statistic that emphasized his natural finishing ability. In 1991, Romário's form earned him the prestigious European Footballer of the Year nomination, and his reputation as one of the top strikers in Europe grew further. His time in the Netherlands helped Romário refine his technical skills and adapt to a more disciplined style of play, although he always retained the flair and creativity that defined his game. While Romário's move to Europe proved to be a successful one, his time at PSV was short-lived. In 1993, Romário left the Netherlands and returned to Brazil to play for the club Barcelona. At Barcelona, Romário joined a team that included the likes of Johan Cruyff, Michael Laudrup, and Pep Guardiola. Under the guidance of Cruyff, Romário became an integral part of Barcelona's attacking unit. His pace, dribbling, and ability to link up with teammates made him a dangerous player both in La Liga and in Europe. Romário formed an effective partnership with fellow attackers like Hristo Stoichkov and Ronald Koeman, and the trio helped Barcelona win the 1994 La Liga title. Romario's performances that season earned him widespread recognition, and he was named the La Liga Player of the Year for his remarkable contributions. Despite his success at Barcelona, Romario's time in Spain was relatively brief, and after just one season, he made the decision to return to Brazil to play for Flamengo once again. In 1994, Romario's career reached new heights when he was called up to represent Brazil in the 1994 FIFA World Cup. Brazil's national team was full of talent, and Romário played a starring role in the tournament. His partnership with Bebeto in attack was one of the most effective in World Cup history, and Romário's technical ability, vision, and movement off the ball made him one of the most important players in Brazil's offensive setup. Romário scored 5 goals during the World Cup, including a stunning goal against the Netherlands in the quarterfinals, and he played a key role in Brazil's 3-0 victory over Italy in the final. Brazil's triumph in the 1994 World Cup marked their 4th title, and Romário's contributions to the team were invaluable. His performances in the tournament earned him the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball as the tournament's best player, solidifying his place as one of the best players in the world. Romário's success continued in the following years, and he remained one of the top strikers in world football. In 1996, he joined the Brazilian club Vasco da Gama once again and continued to play at a high level. Despite the challenges of playing in his later years, Romário remained a prolific goal scorer and continued to showcase his skills. Throughout his career, Romário played for several other clubs, including Fluminense, and continued to earn recognition for his incredible ability to find the back of the net. He became a key player for the Brazilian national team during the 1990s and early 2000s, and his goals helped Brazil secure qualification for several major tournaments, including the 1998 World Cup. Romário's final years as a player were spent in the Brazilian leagues, where he continued to play for various clubs until his official retirement in 2008. His last years on the pitch were characterized by his ability to influence games despite his advanced age. Romário's remarkable fitness level, combined with his skill, allowed him to play well into his 40s, and he scored goals well into his twilight years. Even after his retirement, Romário's influence on Brazilian football remained strong, and he transitioned into politics, where he became a senator in Brazil. Throughout his career, Romário played a total of over 1,000 professional matches and scored more than 700 goals. His success at club level, coupled with his World Cup triumph and numerous individual accolades, cemented his place as one of the greatest footballers of all time. Known for his flair, vision, and goal-scoring instinct, Romário's legacy endures in Brazil, where he remains an icon of the sport. Romário's impact on Brazilian football cannot be overstated. His exceptional ability to score goals, his technical brilliance, and his fierce competitive nature made him one of the best players of his generation. His World Cup victory in 1994 was the pinnacle of a career full of memorable moments, and his contribution to Brazil's footballing culture will forever be remembered. Romário was not only a prolific goal scorer, but also a player who brought excitement to the game with his creativity and flair. He is considered one of Brazil's most iconic figures, and his story continues to inspire future generations of footballers.